In this video, I'd like to go over counting matches from section 4.7.2 in our textbook. So in this example that they've shown you in the textbook, they want to count the number of words that are in a string. And you can count the number of words by counting the number of spaces and then adding one. So if the user entered my space fair space lady, you'd go through and count the number of spaces and you'd come and add one and you'd come up with 3 words. So they've initialized some counter they call spaces to 0. They loop through for every character. So for int I equals 0, because remember the index of the first character in a string is 0, I less than str.length. Why? The index of the last character in a string is 1 less than the length. So we say I less than str.length and then I++. They create a little character variable that they're setting equal to str.char at I. So when I is 0, they're getting char at 0, which is the first character in the string. They're storing it in a variable called ch. And then there's an if statement. If ch equals blank, we want to count it, because we want to count the number of spaces. So this algorithm counts the number of spaces in a string. Rather than counting the number of spaces, I want to show you an example where we count the number of numeric matches. So I've set up this program. Here's my priming read. I'm getting some value in there. And then I set up this constant called match. I just want to count the number of times the user enters 5. Why 5? Well, that's somewhat arbitrary. I just kind of made that up for demo purposes. Then I'm using a counter here, int count equals 0. That is a counter that's going to keep track of the number of matches. And then while num is greater than or equal to 0, so remember my sentinel value is -1. So as long as the user is entering a value that's not -1 or not less than 0, actually, we're going to keep going. If match equals num, I want to count it. And then I prompt the user to input a value again. And then at the end, after the loop is over, then I print out the number of matches and the program is over. So let me slide up this output window here and run the program. And I'm going to enter just some values here: 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 5. So I entered 3 5s there. If you're counting, you saw there's 3 5s. So I expect the program to tell me there were 3 matches. I enter -1, and in fact it says the number of matches is 3. I hope you found this program helpful. Watch the next video for more common loop algorithms.